I see it running.
Continue straight to stay on Westline Drive.
This is straight here, right?
Yeah. And then you can U-turn.
It's late in the afternoon as we arrive to our photo location. And to our surprise, it was cold, cloudy, and windy, which is why for the most part you're going to hear voiceovers throughout the video.
What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another King James video.
Alright, so I just got mocked.
This is Mussel Rock Beach, a beautiful stretch of land with coastal views you'll only find in Northern California. You know, you got 100-foot cliffs surrounding your every step, and then you got this vast view of the never-ending Pacific Ocean. It's an eerie but beautiful place. Now, my goal today is to explore and create. I believe there's a beauty in having no plan and just going for it. And I'm hoping, even though I had no pre-visualizations on any composition, I could just come out here and make something beautiful. Now, of course, you guys know as for gear, I'm shooting with my Pentax 6.7, you know, for that medium format goodness, and I opted to shoot with the wider 55mm lens. I figured a wider perspective would give more justice to the towering cliffs before it crashes down into the ocean, and with a wider angle lens, it'll be more beneficial when I do shoot my longer exposures. And lastly, as for film, I'm shooting with Portra 400, and I'm going to be exposing it box speed. So I'm setting up my first exposure here, and I'm using a 10-stop square ND filter with a step-down ring, which comes in super convenient when I need to switch lenses. I'll talk a little bit more about it at the end of the video, but as always, you guys can find links in the description below. Now, to be honest, setting up this first one wasn't easy. The size and weight of the 6.7 combined with the wind definitely made it harder to get things dialed in.
Alright, so basically what I'm doing right now is I have the 55mm lens set up to get this nice little coastal line here. We got the waves crashing, we got the nice rocks on the right side, we also have some nice birds going along, but I took a photograph already, kind of just doing a regular shot of, you know, f/22 1/500th of a second to see how it turned out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take this 10-stop ND right here, and all I'm going to do is just mount it on, try to slow the water down a little bit and get some nice results. This is one of the first times that, first of all, I'm kind of scared because I'm like on the edge of a freaking cliff right now, but this is one of the first times where I've shot long exposures when it's actually cloudy outside. So 10-stop ND might be overkill, but we'll see, you know, what the results are in a second here. I'm going to have to calculate exposure. I'm going to put you guys down for a second.
To calculate my exposure, I'm taking a reading using the light meter app on my phone. Not the most accurate, but if you're in a pinch, it works.
Alright, so the calculated exposure right now is f/22 at 1/250th of a second. Now with a 10-stop ND, we're going to slow it down to 6 seconds, including reciprocity failure. So let's go ahead and bracket these shots. I'm going to start it off at 6 seconds. I think we'll do one for 10 seconds. Oh, look at those birds, they're mating. Never mind, I think they stopped.
I think they're not fighting, they're fighting.
Are they fighting? I thought they were doing the dirty. Okay, anyways, here we go, guys. 6 second exposure. Ready? You gotta count with me. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There it is. 6-second exposure. Cinema. This first exposure is a perfect example of everything can go well on your end, but if the lighting isn't there, the photograph just won't look good. Composition was alright for me. The water smoothed out just how I wanted it to, but the lighting was just a little bit too plain.
You get to work with him right now. It's an honor.
It's my dream. It's my all-time dream.
Look.
Look at him. Look at him at work.
What are you guys talking about? Alright, so one of the struggles that I'm having is like, dang, my foot's asleep. Because the camera is so heavy, this tripod ball head is not even like holding it in place. So I'm trying to constantly check taking the ND off to see if my horizons are straight. But now we're gonna attempt a 10-second exposure. See the difference. I'm sure that it's gonna handle overexposure a little bit. Actually, it'll do pretty well since it's Portra 400, but I'm gonna wait a little bit until most of these waves here are kind of smoothed out. So hopefully we can get some good action shots. So here we go. We're gonna do 10-second exposure. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Hi guys.
All right, so there it is. 6-second and 10-second. See how that turned out. The 10-second exposure was a little bit better. I feel like if I were to photograph this maybe during sunset, this would be a completely different image. But sometimes you just gotta appreciate nature for what it is. Just a little tumble. You'll be okay. All right, so I think I'm gonna change up the composition. I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, so one thing that you gotta understand too is that before you guys blast me for damaging your eardrums, allow me to communicate what I was trying to say here. Sometimes you show up to a place you've never been before and it seems like everything around you is photo worthy. This is how I felt here. And when I say this place was breathtaking, I'm serious. Like, for real, check this out. All right, guys, where should we go? You know what? I'm just gonna open up maps and then I'm just gonna look. Specific manner. Mussel Rock Park. Do you want to go to All right, guys, check this out. So we're gonna head over to Moody Point. 10 minutes, all the way down, right over there. If it can focus, right on that little rock right there. Let's go. Damn near just. All right, guys, I'm gonna teach you how to park. Ready? Put shit in drive. And you go. No, just kidding.
Don't hit that car, please. Don't damage my car. Don't damage my car, dude. No.
All right, gang. So we made it to Morris Point, and check it out. The sun is now about to set. So hopefully we can make it to the end of this little cliff here and capture some nice little golden hour. Why do you still have the McDonald's? We don't got the McDonald's money. Go, 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 go. Dang, look at the light. Ooh, 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 ooh. Dang, that. Kill this. I'm gonna take a picture of this light really quick. It's just too beautiful. The trees, the colors, all of the above. You know what would help? If I had film in my camera. Okay, really quick. I'm gonna walk over.
Observe.
Like I was able to like crack it like really good.
Alright, so I got 11 minutes left on my card, so I'm not even gonna really talk. We're gonna update you guys when we get to the end of this little trail here.
Taking pictures. And he has to go all the way just for the picture.
I know, right?
I don't do that.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about, you know, like those people you see.
As we made our way down to the end of the trail, the sun started to barely peek out over the horizon. We were walking straight into golden hour, which was going to do wonders for our photographs. And little did we know, as we made our way out to the end, we would find another gorgeous beach with a cave and a little secret gem you guys are going to see here in a minute. This swing was the hidden gem I was talking about. The sun was just hitting right to get some nice moody shots of the empty swing and the ocean in the background. And I'll be honest, this type of photography isn't my forte, as most of you guys know me for my street work. But there's just something so peaceful about experiencing nature with your camera and some good company. Alright, what's going on, you guys? So, what time is it? It's 2:12 in the morning. I just got done finishing the edit. And first and foremost, I just want to say really quick, thank you guys so much for making it to the very end of this video. But really quick, man, I want to end this video on a note talking a little bit about this particular session of photography. And the reason why I kind of want to touch on it is because this was one of the sessions where I thought I had, you know, some banger photographs, but after developing and scanning the film, I then realized that they were okay. They weren't all that great, and I understand that completely. And it's something that as photographers, sometimes, you know, we get super pumped and super excited, especially for us who shoot film, and we have high expectations for it. But once we actually see the images, they don't always necessarily come out. I want to offer this piece of advice for you guys, for anybody out there who may feel down or maybe even discouraged or unmotivated and uninspired to shoot after having a situation similar to this one right here. Something that we got to wrap our heads around, especially nowadays when we make photographs, is that making pictures and just making photographs in general is just first and foremost a blessing. You know, we're in the middle of a pandemic, so any type of photography that you can do, whether it's indoors or if you're lucky enough to even go outdoors and be outdoors in a safe environment, take that experience that you just had and try to find something positive out of it. You know, even if your photographs weren't great, see, you know, was there anything that I did really well that I could possibly implement into my other photographs, you know, things like that. Because when we kind of frown upon our negative, you know, moments in photography, actually just, it's in human nature, we always stick to, you know, the bad things in life, and we tend to overlook more of the positive outcomes. And there's little details that I personally found in this session. Look for those details and try to implement them into your other aspects of photography, because if you only cling on to the negative aspects of your photography, you're not going to really push forward and progress. So take it with a grain of salt. You're not going to be able to make good photographs every single time. And just understand that making photographs in general is just a blessing, and that there is so much to learn just from a single outing with your camera. So If you made it to the end of this video, man, drop a like down below. And I've been experimenting with longer video formats. I kind of announced that a couple of weeks ago, and I'm also editing now with Final Cut Pro. For 3 to 4 years prior to right now, I edited with iMovie, so I'm not sure if you guys picked up on that, but a lot of the editing was very simple. But yeah, I'm on Final Cut. It's taken me some time to learn and get the Command Shift keys all kind of organized out, but it's definitely a challenge and it's very fun for me. So yep, expect new videos during this damn, I can't talk, it's too late. And also really quick, I want to give a huge thank you and shout out to Megan and Queer Rainier. If you guys don't know who they are their family. And I'm gonna wrap it up here, you guys. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed right now. This video is gonna be uploaded in 2 hours because it's 2:18 a.m. But that's gonna wrap it up, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, hit that subscribe button down below for new weekly street film photography videos, and let me know what you guys think about the entire video in the comment section down below. So I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, Minolta Gang.